Okay, we are going live now.
Okay, but what is that now?
He'll be here.
Okay,
Technically it
okay.
starts at 11. That's 3 minutes. But
Okay, but what is that now?
wait 1 second.
He'll be here.
Okay,
Technically, it
okay.
starts at 11. That's 3 minutes. But
Okay, but what is that now?
I need to use this because the speaker of this tab is not good. Sorry, I said of the laptop. Can you guys hear me?
yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Because Jola is looking very lost. Maybe it's been a while she saw my face. Or is it my baby you're looking at? Is it me or the baby?
Okay, so I think we'll be live in 2 minutes.
Okay. I need to lock my door before somebody runs into the house while I'm talking. So Jola, you're introducing United Capital, right?
Okay, we are live now. We are live now. Good morning, everyone. And good morning, Damilare.
Morning,
Thank you
Jola.
for Happy Democracy Day.
Happy democracy Day to everybody out there.
Yes. So I should welcome everyone to. Okay. I think we should just wait. We should wait a bit for one or two people to join the session before we start proper. So I hope you had a restful night. I'm Larry.
I tried. Thank God it's a public holiday.
Well, I hope I won't get any emails from you today.
I need to use this. You might get after this. You definitely set up on the laptop. Can you guys hear me? Really get.
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Okay, I can see you now. I can see you now.
It's been a while she saw my face. Or is it my baby you're looking at? Is it me or the baby?
Okay, so I think we'll be live in 2 minutes.
Okay. To lock my door before somebody runs into the house while I'm talking.
I can see. I think we'll be live in 2 minutes. I can see. I think we'll be live in 2 minutes. Okay, so I'll just wait for the next 1 minute, and then we'll start.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Um, good morning, Damilare, and happy Democracy Day.
It's a love. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Democracy Day to everybody out there.
Yes, happy Democracy Day to everybody out there. Um, Welcome to yet another session with United Capital today. My name is Jola. I'm the product manager for Invest Now, and I'm happy to have Damilare here today with me. He's the head of digital business. We'll be talking about the impact of digital technology on the investment journey for a first-time investor. Before we go into our conversation proper, I think I want to introduce our viewers to us, United Capital PLC, the intelligent choice. So United Capital PLC is one of Africa's leading financial services group. We offer investment banking, asset management, securities trading, wealth management, trustee services, as well as consumer finance. We are well positioned to help all African governments, citizens, and individuals, as well as businesses. We're here to guide them on the right path to financial freedom. Right. Before I just let Damilare talk about what investment is all about, or his investing journey, I want to talk about our digital platform, Invest Now. So I should say a big kudos to United Capital. We were ready for the new normal 6 years ago. So Invest Now was launched 6 years ago as an online trading platform. Over the years, we've seen the need to create a more robust platform to suit our clients' needs. This came out of data, current trends, consumer behavior, as well as customer feedback. So now I can categorically say that Invest Now is an integrated digital investment platform that offers a variety of investment products, right? This was also launched because we wanted to deepen financial inclusion, enhance or help in the savings culture of our clients, as well as grow their funds, right? But before I go into Invest Now proper, Damilare, I should ask you to take me through your investment journey and the impact of digital technology and the impact of digital technology. So how easy is it now for you to access your investment and everything?
All right, Jola, thank you very much. And once again, happy Democracy Day to everybody out there. And we wish you a very, very happy day. Okay, so just to respond to you, I think I will start off with something that I think is very important, which is the scam warning before I go through my journey. So I realized over to give me 100,000 naira, you get back times 4 of it in the next 2 hours or 3 hours. You need to sit down and think very well. That is not investment, because if that was proper investment, every Nigerian will be rich by now. Would have been billionaires by now, because I would have given Jola 100,000 naira. 4 hours should have given me 400,000 now. And if we're not billionaires, anybody in the country, then maybe somebody comes to you with that kind of proposition, you need to think for the next 6 months or 1 year. Somebody giving you, say, give me 10,000 naira. I will bet. As per the United Capital brand, when you see people coming with different United Capital names, please ensure that it is our handle before you do business with them. So let me just speak to the last question about, for me, investment had always been keeping my money in a savings account. That was what investment was for me. And
Okay.
literally, I remember so many years back for us to set money aside. And
Okay, Damilare, what age did you start investing?
I was a stockbroker, and we wanted us to be free when I had that experience with.
So I think we're having a little bit of an issue with Damilare's internet.
Guy. I was 22 going on 23. And I remember, okay, I think a little bit of internet problem, right?
Hello. Okay, I think before Damilare comes back, I should maybe kick off with my own investment journey. So I started investing maybe when I was 20. And like Damilare said, investments to me was basically setting money aside in my savings account, right? But over the time and even now working in United Capital, I saw the need and to set money aside in investment instruments, right? Um, whereby I can yield returns. So investing is not about putting money in your bank account. No, that's not investing. Investing is actually investing in investment instruments that can yield returns. Right. I always tell my friends, they always come to me, oh, you're always talking about investment, and I don't have big money to put in an investment account. I'm like, that is fine. You don't need to have big money to start investing. With as little as 10,000 naira, you can invest in low risk instruments. And in United Capital, we have products like the mutual funds, the private investment trust that you can actually invest in. So before Damilare comes to tell us his investment journey, I'll want to, I think it's also important to just take you through, let's say, setting up an account on Invest Now, right? I'm so happy that now Invest Now, opening an account on Invest Now, and even funding your account on Invest Now takes 2 minutes. All you need to do basically is go on the website, go on the, well, Invest Now is on web, and we have a mobile version, which is on iOS and Android. Right. So if you go on the platform, either on your mobile or on the web, you see a variety of our products. You can click, let's say, the money market fund, right? If you click to open a money market fund account, hello, hello. Okay, I thought Damilare was back, but he's not. Um, when you go on the platform, you click open account, you choose the product you want to invest in, you open the account. Once you open the account, we ask for very few information like your email address, your name, your BVN, which is really important, and your mobile number. After that, you proceed to the funding page. So it's as easy as ABC. Basically, when you get to the funding page, it's for you to put in your details and just follow the process of, it's just like buying the product online, to be honest. So you just follow the whole process of funding your account, just like you're buying something online. It's that easy. Right. Another thing I want to talk about is for me, I call Invest Now an all-in-one app, like a one-stop shop, basically. On Invest Now, if you're a fresh graduate, for instance, and you get on the platform, there's a product for you, right? There's a product for you to earn extra cash to do other things. And even if you're a young professional or in your mid-level at work, we also have products on there for you to grow your investments. I should also say that we have products there to cater to high net worth individuals as well. So you can manage your assets as well as grow your assets. I also want to talk about capital appreciation or capital preservation on Invest Now as well. So we Invest Now, if you come to the platform today with 10,000 Naira, be rest assured that regardless of market fluctuations, your capital is preserved. So if you come with 10,000 Naira today, and in the next 1 month, you want to take your money out, you can't take your money out of the platform. So it's not a situation whereby you come in with 10,000 Naira and tomorrow you're going out with 5,000 Naira. No, your capital is preserved, right? I should also talk about the ease of investing from the comfort of your home with your mobile phone. So we Invest Now, like I said, it's on Android and it's on iOS. So even from the comfort of your home, you can open an account, fund your account, and even monitor your portfolio from home, which is a good one. I should also talk about some benefits that will help you as a first-time investor on Invest Now. So we have the recurrent funding. With recurrent funding, basically, right, you can set an automation, like a direct debit from your bank account to your investment account. By this, I mean, today you go on the platform, you invest in like a product of your choice, and you say, okay, I'm so busy, I don't want to forget to invest, or I want to improve my savings culture. If you go on the platform today, there's a way you can put your investments on autopilot. So basically, you just select the date of the month you want your money to leave your account, and it's that easy to also set up a recurrent funding feature on your account. And I should also talk about the fact that you can monitor all your investments on your dashboard. So with Invest Now, your investment, all your investments. So if you have different products you have invested in United Capital PLC, right? Be it maybe a money market fund, or maybe you've created a will, or maybe you have a private investment trust, right? You can track your investments. So if today you log into the platform, and okay, I think Damilare is back. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Jola.
Oh, hi, Damilare. You're welcome back.
Sorry, I had issues with my internet.
You're not. That's fine. Okay, so just before you came back, I was taking our viewers through some benefits of Invest Now. But I think before we go back to that, I should let you talk about your investment journey. Hello?
Okay, I guess a lot better now, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so sorry about that, internet issues.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so can you take us through your investment journey and the impact of digital technology in making it easy for you to access investment options?
Okay, like I said earlier before it went off, so it was more of me starting off with buying shares, and at the time I had this stockbroker approach us. We were young couples then, and he asked us to save and keep and secure the future. And I remember giving the guy 10,000 Naira to buy some shares for me, two funny companies at the time then buy for me. And when we left, of course, everybody serves up country, except those who get the opportunity to serve in Lagos or Abuja. So at the point where we left up country, we're back to Lagos. Trust me, I didn't have this guy's number. I didn't have my share certificate. I had nothing about the shares I bought at the time. And so I was like, you know what? So let me not bother. My share is just 10,000 naira. Then again, at that time, share prices were going down. I really didn't take it serious, and I just figured, you know what, let this thing just go. And so for me, the next step of savings was then the opportunity to just, or investment rather, which I thought was the right thing, was just put money in my bank account, leave the money there. And for some reason, I heard people talking about putting money in different investment portfolios. I couldn't just understand what they were doing. And one thing that is very important is this issue about investment has nothing to do with age. It's about understanding how these things work. It's about just understanding what your risk appetite is. And so for me, not up until recently, when I joined the United Capital PLC, because I'd always had this commercial banking background and the payments background. I then came into an investment banking firm, and I met few people, and I saw what was going on in the company. And people, I kept telling people my story about how I wanted to invest. I just didn't understand how to invest. And they made me understand that, oh, there's the risky one, and there are the very safe ones. So you could choose whatever your risk appetite would go with. So it's just a function of understanding what your risk appetite is first and foremost. And if you know you have a very high risk appetite, you can then go for the risky investment. If you know your risk appetite is mid to low, you go for the very safe investment. And the beauty of what we have in United Capital PLC is the fact that today, if I want to buy UBA shares today, I will have to call the guy that I met in Ibadan some 15, 20 years ago. I will just pick up my phone, log into Invest Now, and buy those shares. If I have funds that come into my account today, and I want to invest those funds in some safe investment, I wouldn't have to call an account officer to say, oh, I have 10 million, I have 1 million, or I have 50,000 naira. Could you invest for me? No, I pick up my phone and I invest the money myself. So today, technology has put us in a space where you don't need the next person to help you. What you need right now is a financial advisor who will tell you, this is for beginners now, who will tell you that right now, if you want to invest, I can advise that you go through this kind of investment. Maybe put your money in mutual funds, and then you look at it, okay, I have mutual funds. What do I want to do with the mutual fund? So you can put your money in the money market fund, you can put your money in the bond fund. Then for the guys who earn in dollars, and you feel like, what do I do with my USD? You can put your money also in the Eurobond fund. So it's a function of having a financial advisor, one. Once you have that financial advisor who tells you where and where to put your money, the next thing is easy peasy. You pick up your phone and you do the rest. So I'm guessing you would take us through that journey of how guys can pick up their phone and do the rest. But just to conclude this session, it's more of like I said, just getting somebody to advise you on the right investment. Once you get the right investment and you are pretty sure that, okay, you know what, this is not too risky for me. I can put in my 100,000, I can put in my 1 million, I can put in my 1 billion. Then fine, you can go that route. Then if you feel, you know what, my risk appetite is so high, I want to make a lot of money and you can go the other route. So it depends, but I'll allow you to take us through that journey of what the next step will be once you get good advice from a good financial advisor, what the next step is in terms of investing and what platforms you can use for the investment.
Okay, so I should ask our viewers, what do they invest in, or how are they investing? That is one. I asked the question earlier, and if Feturi just asked again, at what age did you start investing? Like when you went off, I told him I started investing at 20. And investing, I mean putting money aside in my savings account. So at what age did you start investing proper?
So I started investing proper at age 22, and
Okay.
yeah, 22 going on 23. That's when I started doing
Okay.
proper investment. Yeah.
Okay. So we'd like to know what investments you guys are doing currently. Like Dam Larry said, I think another point I want to add, Dam Larry, is that you spoke about having a financial advisor. For us in
Yeah.
United Capital, we also churn out weekly investment deals, which makes it easy for our clients as well to just go into the subscribe. I think you have to subscribe basically to the research reports. But basically, what I think is really good is it's so easy. It's something you can also as well read. In the research report as well, or the weekly investment views, we have stock recommendations for the week. So of course, an investor or a beginner can always go read our reports and also get out one or two things in terms of taking strategic positioning in the market and also what to invest in at the moment. So we have some questions here. I think before we go on, I should ask you the question. So we have a question from Chidera. She says, once you open an account, how long does it take for the account to be activated?
Okay, so Chidera, thank you for your question. Literally takes less than between 0 to 24 hours for your account to be activated. So it's a two-way street. The first is if you open an account, it's a self-service business that we run. So you could either download the mobile app, investnow.ng, or you could visit the web platform, www.investnow.ng. When you get to the platform, once you've decided on what investment you want to go into, if it's the mutual funds, you click on the mutual funds. You see the various products there: money market, Eurobond fund, balance funds, wealth for women fund. We have practically a product for every segment, for every person. There's a product for each person there. So you go there, you select the product you want, and you just click on open an account. Basically, you're registering because we take in your details, your bio data, first name, last name, email address, number, all of that. Once you're done with that, you provide us the required information. We open your account, and we alert you within 24 hours that your account is open. So we want you to start investing ASAP. So we ensure that the account opening process does not exceed 24 hours. So our account opening process is between 0 to 24 hours.
Sure. Okay. I think before I take them through the onboarding process, which I have touched on when your internet went off, I think I wanted to touch on the difference between savings and investing, because there's a little bit like growing up, like you also mentioned, that saving for you or investing for you basically, or investing for me basically was setting money aside in a savings account. But to be honest, we know that that's not investing. So I think for a first-time investor, I really want to touch on the difference between savings and investing. Well, I'd like you to touch on it before I proceed to explaining the onboarding process on InvestNow.
Okay, so that's a good one too. So literally, we think savings is investment, but it's actually not investment. So savings is you're putting money aside, right? Investment is you're putting money aside with the focus or the goal of this funds growing. So when you put money in an investment account, you'll notice that sometimes when they pay out dividends, you're given the opportunity to say, "Oh, pay me my dividend. I want to spend my money or reinvest my dividend." You could always you could keep turning that money over, keep turning it over. You pay me, I put in 10,000 naira today. At the end of Q1, you pay me say 100 naira, for example. I tell you, you give me my 100 naira, fine, thank you very much. Can you put my 100 naira back? Can you plow it back into my initial investment and reinvest for me? So you keep turning that money over. Now the issue with savings is this: you are sometimes tempted when you have emergencies. You are tempted to break that savings. So it's very important that if you're on a salary or when you get your monthly income, you apportion things to say, you know what, my monthly spend takes about 20% of my salary or my monthly income. I'm putting another 25% to investment. That investment
Okay.
is what I want to keep over and over again. I'm putting another 25% to say this is going into savings. Now, savings could be when there is emergency. There's one money I want to touch. Now, let me just touch on this part. Some people will tell you that when you put money some companies, when you put money in an account, you can't touch until after 3 months. So for our most of our products, or I think virtually all our products, United Capital, it is easy entry and easy exit. You can always
I
take your
agree.
money where you want to take your money. But we always try to encourage people. If you're putting money in an investment account, it's for a particular purpose. Why not allow those funds see through
To grow.
the purpose you put it in for? So why touch it? So as I would say, have money in an account that you can touch when you have emergencies. You can run there, take that money. Have money in an investment account that is for a long-term purpose. So you have the short-term goals, you have the long-term goals. Your short-term goals,
Okay.
you can put them in your savings account. Your long-term goals, look at them being in your investment account.
Okay, so I should also just add that just when you went off as well, I get a lot of people telling me that, oh, I need 200,000 to invest, or I need to have 500,000 to invest. You know, it's high time people know that even with 5,000 naira, you can start your investment journey.
Right.
There are different products, just like you mentioned, like there's a money market fund whereby you can always invest your 5K. And to be honest, your 5K today, if you leave it for the next 1 month, is not the 5K you invested. Of course, your investment keeps growing and growing. So I will just still go through the onboarding process on InvestNow, although I had mentioned it when your internet went off. I was telling our viewers, our friends out there that, you know, coming on InvestNow or opening an account on InvestNow is as easy as ABC. The process can be completed in 2 minutes. And I'm being very real here. So with opening an account on InvestNow, you need, of course, your KYC documents. Well, I like just the other day we were talking about that. For us, it's a good process because you can invest and then you can come back and you send in your KYC, your documents. Of course, if you have money now, you want to invest now, but your documents are not complete, you can invest. We're not saying go and look for your documents now. Of course, for you to invest. So when you get to the platform, like I said, you choose the investment products you want to invest in. If it's a money market fund, if you want to have a private investment trust, or you want to create a will, whatever you want to do, or you even want to buy shares, basically, right? It's for you to open an account. When you open an account, we ask you to ask for a few details here and there, your email address, your BVN, which is of course very key, your mobile number and your name. And with that 4 line item, you can open your InvestNow account. So it takes you, of course, to the funding bit of it, whereby you put in, of course, your card details, and like I mentioned earlier, it's like buying a product online. So you just put in your card details and of course follow the process, and then of course your transaction is completed in 2 minutes. And in 2 minutes, I'm just being extra. Of course, in 1 minute you can of course complete this whole thing. Now the good thing about even the required document is that you don't need to look for your water bill, or so far you have any documents that carries like your current address. I think that suffices. So we have even reduced the number of documents you need to bring to just to the table or to submit it. Just, of course, if you have like your driver's license that has maybe your residential address on it, of course, you don't need to start buying, you don't need a NEPA bill or a water bill to get added to it. So, of course, the process has been simplified with InvestNow. Another thing like I also want to talk about is the recurrent funding, which I also have touched on when you were away. Also, basically, I just want to emphasize on the fact that with recurrent funding on InvestNow, it's putting your investment on autopilot. And I mean, yes, on autopilot. By this, I mean, of course, if you go on the platform and you say, oh, I want to improve my saving culture, I want to improve my investing culture and everything. When you go on the platform there, yeah, there's a place you can always put, okay, I want my United Capital to take out my money on the 24th of every month, and I want them to take out 5,000. Trust me, we got you. We got every of our clients. So what we do basically is, of course, on the 20, once you of course put in those details yourself, your investment is on autopilot. So of course, every 21st of every month, we're going to continue removing 5,000 naira directly from your account. That easy. I think I also want you to talk on maybe monitoring your investments, the importance of actually monitoring your investments so that you know at what point you add more money to your investments, or when to take strategic positioning in the market.
Thank you, Jola. So I'm sure Jola, when my internet went off, Jola had given us a good brief of what our platform does, and I'm sure you guys will agree that it's a very exciting platform in the sense that you really do not have to look for anyone to do anything for you. To self-service platform, like I mentioned earlier. She's talked about account open on the platform. She talked about funding on the platform, and under funding, she talked about recurrent funding, which is very, very important in the sense that you literally would set up a recurrent funding to say, on this particular day of the week, of the month, of the year, take out money from my account. Say, take out 10,000 from my bank account and create my investment account. And why that is very important is because it just creates this investment or this discipline in our system. Sometimes you don't plan for some things that happen once your salary drops. And so once the salary drops, you're like, oh my God, I have to fix my car. Budget for 50,000 or 100,000 to fix my car. And you end up seeing that at the end of the month, you have saved nothing. But if you have set up a recurrent funding prior to that time, your mind is, if your salary is 100,000 naira, for example, and you have set up 10,000 naira every month for the next 12 months, you will be budgeting or be planning with 90,000 naira every month. So you don't even think about the 10,000. But when we don't set up a current fund in our account, you always plan with the entire 100,000. And then when things come up, you find out that 12 months in a year, you save just 3 times. So your budget was 120,000. You ended up saving 30,000 or investing 30,000. So it's very important we set up a current funding. It helps us manage our funds. It helps create that discipline within us. So she had already talked about the research part too, which is very important. It's important because we have a team of, I'm not bragging about our research team. This is not bragging, but I think we are the best research team in this country. In the continent, headed by Mr. Wale Olusi. Yeah, they give us documents that are very apt, always on point. So if the research team tells you that I'm recommending to put your funds in this, invest your funds rather in this portfolio, they're not telling you that I guarantee you 100% returns, right? But they are telling you that from all our analysis, from everything we have seen, the trends in the market, we can guarantee that if you put your funds here, you will not lose money. You can also guarantee to tell you that, if you buy this stock today, it will appreciate in the future. So they are not money doublers. So they won't tell you that, buy UBA today and tomorrow you make 1 million. They won't tell you that. So like I said, investment can be short term, can be long term. So the research view or the views that come from the research team, they speak to both short term and long term investment. So if you want to get our research documents, I think daily or weekly, you could always send us a message via this YouTube. Just send us a message that you want to get our research documents, and our team will get across to you. Give them your email address. We'll add your email address to our list of data, our database rather, and we can send our research documents to you on a regular basis. Another thing you can do is to visit investnow.ng, click on research, and on the left-hand side, Click on research. You will see the different research used there. Pick any one you want. We update that platform every day. Yes, another thing is we have a very fantastic IT team. So we don't, when it comes to information, they don't give us 3 days. They give us as it happens. Let me use the word as they ought, as they give it to us. So you get information, they feed into the system, and you get it as it is happening. So you can either drop your email address, we send you daily research insights, or you can go to investnow.ng, register, click on the research button by the left, and you get your research information. So apart from that, I think another thing I will touch on is the live trading. I think I mentioned that before, but just to speak more to it, you really do not have to call a stockbroker to say buy me shares. You could always buy shares yourself. So just log on to InvestNow again. InvestNow, I keep on saying InvestNow. InvestNow is our mobile app. I keep on saying it because it is our one-stop shop for anything investment, from mutual funds to even trust. So I don't mean to scare you, but you can prepare your will today on InvestNow. So we're not dying. Don't worry, we're not dying. We're all doing well. But you can prepare your will today on InvestNow. You can will your pen. If it's just your pen you have, you can will your pen. You can will your car. If it's just your car you have. Just prepare your will down. You don't need you don't need to go to get your lawyer to sit down. Go to InvestNow. You can prepare your will. On the same InvestNow, your kids, you look at them and you're like, oh my Lord, this baby is just 6 months old. The next few months, you're going to start school. How do I cope? How do I start saving for you? Just go to our InvestNow, go under our trust business, click on the heritage product under the trust. And open the trust account for your baby. So you're putting in money for this child. Trust me, I've been a victim. So I'm going to give you, it's an interactive session. I'm going to give you real life stories. When I had my baby the first time, it was first baby. So I felt over the moon. The baby has come. We forgot things that were very important, which were things of the future. We're just living the moment. And we knew the baby was going to go to school one day. We knew. But we just figured out, you know what, let's just have fun. Let's buy the baby everything she needs right now. In fact, we were buying things that she didn't need at the point. Just to make sure that, oh, baby, you know what? They're coming to a very beautiful world.
Comfortable,
And when it was time for school, then I realized, oh, wow, wait, we need to pay school fees. How much do we have in our account? And it dawned on me that after the first term, we started setting money aside, open an account for her, and not a saving, we shared a savings account. And that account was just for, let's just put money there, things to run the baby's room. She needs to buy milk, needs to buy this, so just put that money there. There's an investment account that we're putting money in to say every term, when it's time to pay school fees, we're going to that investment account because it took stress. It took that stress off us. So if you need to put in money for your kids, I would advise, you might have your own account where you're saving the money. But let me be very honest, you will end up touching that money. You will end up touching that money. So it's very important for you to set money aside for the kids. So that's the Heritage Trust. You can do the Heritage Trust also. And you can also do live trading.
Damilare, I was just about to call your attention to that. So a number of people in the chat section have raised questions about what is live trading all about, how can they buy or sell, and how do they know what to invest, what stocks to buy now and then sell.
Okay, so the first thing will be, how do you know what stocks to invest in before we go into the how do you buy and how do you sell? So in what stock to invest in, the research insight I mentioned earlier addresses that. So first and foremost, you can get insights from the research documents. That's on one hand. On the second hand, when you download InvestNow, or if you choose to use the web platform, once you log in, the left-hand side, the menu bar, click on live trading, right? Once you click on live trading, we show you a dashboard. You have different stocks. To the far right, you see our recommendation. You see buy, sell, or not applicable. So those are our recommendations. So for example, sorry, I keep using UBA. I love the UBA brand, so I keep using UBA. So for example, you see UBA selling today, say at 10 naira or 15 naira. To the end, by the far right, you will see our recommendation buy, a recommendation sell. So for that, you can either go with the research insights or you can go with the recommendations that you see on the platform.
the portal. Yeah.
Exactly. So once you choose to buy the particular share, just click on UBA, for example. It takes you to the next page where you can impute your details. How many units do you want to buy? So of course, they will calculate it in terms of the available balance in your investment account. And then you can execute your trade. So I'm a good example of someone who has bought shares using InvestNow. And trust me, once I finished executing my trade that day, I got an SMS alert immediately. I got my mandate paper immediately. So you get everything. That's why it's called live trading. It's not give us the money, we will trade for you tomorrow. No, it happens live. So, but what you want to trade, one thing you need to note is trading happens between 9:30 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. Anything outside that time, you cannot trade. The market will be closed. You need to trade the next day. Another thing that's very important on InvestNow that you need to know for those who want to trade, ensure that you fund your account before you trade. I'll make you laugh. When I was going to buy, when I was going to trade for the first time on InvestNow, it was 5,000 naira worth of shares I bought, not 50 million, not 500,000, not 5 million. It was 5,000 naira worth. I think it gave me 250 units or so for a particular company. So you do not need 10 million. So that's one myth we need to address. You don't need to be a millionaire to start investing. With 10,000, with 5,000, you can invest, you can buy shares, you can invest in mutual funds, heritage funds. You can do anything you want to do on the platform. And let me then mention before I just conclude this session, until I put on the Q&A session. We'll talk about investment. There's some guys out there who are looking for funds to start their own company. We have you covered too. We're an investment company, yes, but we have a division of our company called the Investment Banking Firm, and there's a desk that deals with SME financing. So you need financing for your business. You can always reach out to us, and you reach out to us through InvestNow. So go to InvestNow, register. You will see SME financing. Click on it. We have a form that you need to fill. Once you fill the form, our team takes the form back end. Of course, we need to analyze. We can't just give money to everybody or anybody. We need to look at what your business is doing, what your projected turnover will be, how. So we'll just do a general overview and see whether the funds will be fit for purpose. And if the answer is yes, we disburse to you. Now, it is easy for you to get across. So, like I said, you can always reach us on InvestNow. InvestNow will take care of SME financing for you, take care of investment in mutual funds for you, to take care of trading, live trading, and to also take care of trust business. Like I said, I don't want to scare you guys, but I'm saying it again. You can create a will today. Don't ask me if I created my will.
Damilare, have you created your will? Because you've been talking about this will since. Okay, before we continue, I think I should let people know that for more information, they can go to our social media pages. On Twitter, we're United Cap. On Facebook, we're United Capital PLC, all words together. On LinkedIn and Instagram, or on Instagram is United Capital PLC, all words together. But on LinkedIn, it's United Capital PLC, spaces in between the words. So United space Capital space PLC on LinkedIn. If you can also send us an email, info@unitedcapitalplcgroup.com for more inquiries. I can see that we have so many questions here. I'm not sure we can take all. I know what I'm seeing here in the comment section also is people are really asking that, can you explain what a money market fund is in layman terms, as well as the Eurobond fund?
Okay, so I'll speak to the Eurobond fund especially. For the Eurobond fund, we realize that some people like to take positions in foreign currency People like
Yeah.
Jola. They don't like Naira. They like USD, pounds. Yeah. So if you fall under that category where you feel like, you know what, I'd rather invest my funds in
Mm-hmm.
dollars. The
Mm-hmm.
Eurobond fund is for you. And if I'm
Yeah.
correct, I think the minimum you start with is $1,000, and
Okay.
you can, after $1,000 initial deposit, you can keep adding more to your investment. So the Eurobond fund actually is for guys who want to invest in USD, or you want to invest in foreign currencies. You don't want to invest in naira. We have so many guys. Some people in the country earn in dollars, and you think about why would I have to convert my money from USD to naira, then bring to you to invest. So you don't have to do that. Just get your USD and bring to us, or open the Eurobond fund. You know, the beauty of it is the Eurobond fund account, you can also open it via Invest Now. You don't have to come to our office. Thank God, we're all working remotely, everybody now. So this is the time for us to be hands-on on our devices. Go to investnow.ng. Under the mutual fund, you see the Eurobond fund. So the Eurobond fund is also a type of mutual fund. So that's why I said let me speak to the Eurobond first. It's also a type of mutual fund. Under the mutual
Yeah.
fund is where you have the money market fund,
Of course.
fund. We even have
Balance fund.
something for women, wealth for women.
Wealth for
We have
women
that.
fund.
Yes, we don't. It's not just about guys. We think about the women too. So women, please, you can always put that money aside. It's a product just for you people. It's for you, and we'll be celebrating you regularly on using that product.
And you should also add that men can also invest in the Wealth for Women fund
Oh
as
yes,
well.
yes.
So yes, it's for women, but men can also invest as well as open a Wealth for Women fund for their wives or children as well.
Their daughters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before we go, I would like to repeat that you should please follow us across our social media pages. So you should still follow us across our social media pages. I will want to repeat our handles. We are United Cap on Twitter, United Capital PLC on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have any more inquiries or you have any more questions, please feel free to send us an email, info@unitedcapitalplcgroup.com. You can also call us. We're 07000 Invest. We are more than happy and available to speak with anyone who is ready to start investing today. So Damilare, just before we go, do you have any last words for us? I know what I've taken away from this session really is one, people shouldn't go for the good to be true kind of investment. So I want to double, you see, give me 20K to double your 20K to 40K, and I see that a lot on Instagram. So it's not United Capital PLC. Investments and investing is patience. It's your fund or your money grows over time. So you should be patient to watch your money grow. Another thing I've taken away from here is consistency. That is, you need to set aside money on a regular basis. Basically, if it's weekly, is monthly, or even is yearly, and no amount is too small. So you can always set aside 5K weekly, or even 1K weekly, to be honest. Like, it's all about cultivating a very good investing and saving culture. Do you also want to add any other thing? And also, one important thing you mentioned that I really want to take away is you can write a will. You don't need to be a billionaire to own a will, right? If you have just one car, and then one land in Aja is enough for you to write a will.
One pen.
And one pen. So you want to add any other thing, Damilare, before we call it a day? It was nice speaking with you, I must say.
Yeah, thank you so much. So everything we've mentioned now, you can do everything on investnow.ng. You could either use the web platform, www.investnow.ng, or you could download the app, Android or your Apple Play Store, Invest Now. Register on the platform, open an account. Like I said, within 24 hours, your account will be opened. We're working very hard around the clock to ensure that we begin to open accounts instantly. But as it is, we're working with 24 hours to ensure that within that time frame we've given to you, your accounts are open. So when your account is open, fund your account through Invest Now. You don't need to do a bank transfer. You can just fund using your bank card. Our platform is very, very secure. Like I mentioned, we have a very good IT team, and they make sure that our platform is secure. You really don't have to think about, oh, my card is on this platform. Will I get defrauded tomorrow? Now, our platform is well secured, and you always use your card to fund your account. Another thing that is very important is if you are like, this is for beginners, even though I know we have so many gurus joining in. For the beginners, it's good for you to get market insights before you start investments. You don't want to, for example, be like somebody who figured that, oh, this bank is a very big bank. Their shares is going for 10 naira. I'm going to buy because I know that by tomorrow they should be doing 12 naira. And you wake up tomorrow and 10 naira becomes 5 naira. And you begin to say, these people, they lied to me. This is Jola and Damilare, they're liars. No. So it's very, very important that you get market insights. And I said you can get the market insight either from the investor platform under the research section, or drop your email address in the comment section of the YouTube video right now, and our team will pick it up and add to our database. We'll share with you weekly investment insights so you can know what portfolios to put your money in. And like Jola said, 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, nothing is small to start investing in. I know a guy started investing 10,000 naira 3 years ago, and today I think the guy is doing about 300K already.
Oh, wow.
For you to invest 10K every month, it means that maybe you're a student or something, and the guy is doing 200K. Some 15-year-old boy reached out to us one day saying, I've saved up 100,000 naira, I want to start investing.
Yeah, I remember.
15-year-olds are already thinking that way. Everybody. Yeah, so guys, investing is not about age. And one thing you should know is never too late to start investing. I said my real investment few months or few years back. Before then, I was just having fun. I said real investment few months or few years back. So there's never a time that it's too late for you to start investing. And you can always count on United Capital for the security of your funds and the growth of your funds. And like Jola said, we don't double funds, we don't triple funds, we invest your funds, and investment requires patience. Use that word already, and that's my take up from your session, Jola. Investment requires patience. So please be patient while you invest, and don't expect billions. When you put in 10,000, you're expecting 1 million tomorrow. Brother. You need to check yourself, right?
I also
think, for me.
Yeah. Okay, so lastly, before we go, I also want to mention that when in doubt, they can always send an email to abuse@unitedcapitalplcgroup.com just to confirm if this person is verified. And just to also state that United Capital will never tell anyone to do a transfer to a personal account. And we also do not have agents as well. So shine your eyes, basically, and don't fall victim for these fraudsters. Thank you very much, Damilare, for speaking with me. It was an interesting session. And to our viewers out there, we can't wait to speak with you next week, Friday. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day. Happy Democracy Day.
Thank you, Jola. Thank you, everybody. Happy Democracy Day. Thank you.